You mentioned the defense, and it's nearing some historically good things. So this is first 3 games, yards allowed since the merger of the AFL and the NFL back in 1970. Buccaneers allowed 430 in the first 3 in 1999. The Lions, the year of the merger, allowed 431 in 1970. And the Browns, through 3 games, have allowed 491 total yards. Myles Garrett, on what the first 3 weeks have shown him with the Browns.
Have the opportunity to be special, but you got to keep on earning it. Keep on, putting out on paper, doing it on the field, day in and day out. It doesn't just happen on Sundays. It happens throughout the week. How you prepare, how you work, day in and day out. How you take care of your body. Those things, those all equate to what happens on Sunday, and guys are really keyed in to getting the most out of each other.
Considering the huge change on offense with Nick going out, what did you think of Deshaun's day and the potential significance of it moving forward?
He's only getting better and better. He's only gaining more chemistry with his guys, and starting to adjust to the pace of the game again. The guy was out for a while, so he's got to take his time and get into his groove, and he's finding it. And it's just a perfect timing because I think we're settling in our own way as well.
And we'll get to Watson in a minute. Scott, it's interesting. Anytime you bring up something about the defense, they kind of say, yeah, we got to keep doing it. You like hearing that.
Yeah, I think they have the right attitude, and it's not a satisfied, hey, they expect to do this. And I think that's huge. Juan Thornhill, we talked to him today, and, he's been having big predictions for this team since he got here in March. And, this is what he envisioned. He thought they'd be, I don't know if he thought they'd be quite as good, but he thought they'd be really good. And, they have the pieces up front. They have the pieces in the back end. I think the linebackers are good enough and are making plays. It feels like it's all there. Starts with coordinator Jim Schwartz. Obviously, he's a big piece of this. But, we talked about the defensive line so many times. I think the cornerbacks, allowing Schwartz to play as much man coverage as they do, helps everybody, helps the front 4. And the stats are unbelievable. They're first in the league in rushing, first in the league in passing, scoring, and 2 of the touchdowns were were defensive touchdowns scored by the Steelers, so they shouldn't even count against the Browns defense. You look at the yardage, you had that stat. They're first in the league. The next 3 teams have only played 2 games, and they play tonight for Monday night. And then Buffalo's the next team that's played 3 games, and they've given up like 80-plus yards more than the Browns per game. So that's huge, and that leads directly to points.